Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing weekend. Currently it is Saturday and let's get right into the charts. Starting off with Bitcoin, you can see nothing much has changed here. Basically we have been in a very tight range, consolidating between 78.5 and 77k. Basically very choppy price action. 2% range, the price is basically stuck waiting for its next move. Now, could that either be a move towards the downside, you may ask, or we do get another leg towards the upside from here? Potentially, I personally do believe we could get another, at least a retest of the EMAs right here that we have before Bitcoin actually heads higher, in my opinion. Of course, the more bullish scenario is just going to be we don't break below 77k and we just continue pushing higher. Of course, if we look at it on the lower time frame, basically like the 15-minute or so, you can see those are the daily pivots right here. If we draw ourselves a volume profile from this range, you can see we are basically right now sitting exactly at the value area low of this range. And so if we start breaking lower from this local range that we have, of course, you could expect the price to retest at least the daily S3, and I don't believe that this could happen today since it is the weekend. Volume is very low and we also don't get a lot of volatility nowadays during the weekends. Of course, it could happen. There were some absolutely crazy weekends. For example, right here during this drop, you can see we have continued to drop right here even though it was the weekend. But anyways, Bitcoin needs to hold this value area low if we want to see higher again. But as things are looking right now, we firstly need to reclaim that POC level because we are below it as of right now. If we look at the open interest and CVD and VWAP, you can see currently we are just trading around VWAP, currently below it, but it is very tight. We could very well get above VWAP in the next coming hours. But looking at the volume, you can see volume has dried up during the weekend. CVD is still high. This is giving me hope, as I said, for more continuation to the upside. And open interest has been absolutely flushed out of the market ever since the stop that we made right here, which is also giving me some confidence that we could very well go higher from here. Liquidation heat map is also giving me that confidence that we can still go higher. Of course, I did tell you that we could see very well the bearish scenario play out firstly, but overall I do believe that we could be we are going to be heading higher in the coming next days. Sentiment did get a reset. We are basically almost back in that fear zone, which is completely crazy if you ask me, since Bitcoin just dropped if you measure from the top, not more than 3.5%, which is absolutely insane that we get such a sentiment reset. We were at 60 right here sitting in the grid zone. Right now we are at 44. Spot ETFs, we got a completely green week last week, you can see right here. So basically this is pretty nice to see. But of course, I have talked about in my previous videos, once the institutional inflows start coming in hot like this, 600 million, over 300 million, then this could also very well mark a top. So be wary of that. Long versus shorts ratio for right now, you can see it is, we got more buyers, still more buyers sitting right here on Hyperliquid. So the bigger whales are still long. And for next week, we got FOMC on Wednesday. Of course, rate cuts are not to be expected, and the most bearish scenario is going to be we get a rate hike. So basically they raise the rates right here, but I do believe it is already priced in and they will remain the same. We also got some data coming out on Thursday and Friday, and basically Monday, Tuesday is gonna be a bit normal. We got a Bitcoin conference right here and also on Monday, which is gonna be pretty interesting to see how price will react during this conference. But I don't think that this is gonna basically matter that much for the Bitcoin price. If we look at some of the altcoins like ETH right here, you can see basically ETH is still remaining above the weekly pivot. We could, as I said, go down and retest the value area high of the range, but I don't think that this is likely to happen. Of course, it could happen, but this is gonna be from the top measured like we get a 10% pullback. We have gotten now like 6% pullback, so potentially this could be enough of a pullback for price to basically continue higher. Other than that, we could very well see something like this play out, and this could have been our top, basically the local top. We consolidate a bit to create a bull flag, and then we could see price start pushing towards the upside. Same thing, basically Bitcoin is looking a bit different, but you could very well count this right here as a tight bull flag, and then we target the zone right here that we have, this level, which is $80,000.7. So this is gonna be the next target, and I do think that this would cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.